Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest in everything cool every single day. Welcome to EP Live, everybody. It's great to have you here. We are going to dedicate this show to a brand new member, Jonathan McFowle. Thank you so much for joining the EPN. I guess we're calling it the EP Posse or something like that, or the EPN Posse. I like that. Graham Coombe also says Vic is truly a pundit in the video game world. Am I right? I guess I made some silly puns. The Alaskan says, they say it's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. I think that was on This Day and Everything Cool video we posted the other day. Thank you all so much. Let's get started with your rundown. Red Dead Redemption 2 is looking even cooler than we thought. This morning, Rockstar Games released the second lengthy gameplay video from their new Old West adventure. It emphasizes the importance of side missions and activities in the game, with players able to go off and do pretty much anything they want inside the massive open world. The new video also gives us our first look at the optional first-person mode, as well as the new and improved Deadeye shooting system, which lets you target more enemies. Red Dead Redemption 2 arrives October 26th, as if we had to tell you guys when Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out. This is the month where Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, which is incredible. I cannot believe this is real. It's happening, people. We are going to be playing this thing so soon. And yes, it looks absolutely outstanding. This is, I think a labor of real passion and love from the Rockstar developers out there. I think GTA is their proven moneymaker, and I think Red Dead has done very well for them, but I don't think it's going to be, and it's going to be pitted against Grand Theft Auto, which is kind of unfair to Red Dead Redemption, but I have always felt this about the Red Dead franchise. It's just something that they adore and love and want to continue to explore. I don't know if this is going to be that same kind of iterative franchise like Grand Theft Auto is for Rockstar, though, especially if shareholders sort of have expectations that this is going to do what that Grand Theft Auto did. But certainly, the first Red Dead Redemption was a big hit, and this is going to be solid content for us to all explore and dive into, and I think it's been made with love, and I think it's going to have so much style and panache and so many rewards. I can't wait to jump in. It looks like Fox might be having some trouble with their new XMen projects. The studio has delayed the release of several big Marvel mutant movies. First up, Dark Phoenix, which just got its first trailer last week, has been pushed back from February 2019 to June 2019. Usually when a studio moves a film into the summer, it's because they're confident it will be a hit, but this isn't the first big delay for the film. It was originally slated to land this past summer before being delayed in order to go through costly reshoots. Another mutant movie, Gambit, which still doesn't have a director, has been pushed from summer 2019 to spring 2020. Now for some good news. Fox has announced a surprise new Deadpool release slated to hit theaters on December 21st this year. It's a new family-friendly holiday version of Deadpool 2, edited down to a PG-13 rating, complete with new scenes featuring Ryan Reynolds and Fred Savage. Expect more details on that soon. Now this is crazy. It does feel like Fox is kind of scrambling, trying to figure out what they have that they can kind of plot for and plan for. I've expressed I guess some ideas that if they can't really make a big hit out of what's coming up in the X-Men universe, it's time to kind of let the MCU reboot everything and recast everything. I'll be a little bit sad about that because the cast members that they've got, especially the new crew that first assembled for First Class, they're pretty solid. They've got some good choices in there. Dark Phoenix was kind of an underwhelming trailer, and I don't know if that had anything to do with it. I think it has more to do with wanting to kind of make as much money as possible from this, and they think summer is going to be a better deal for that. But if it's not a massive success, if it doesn't get into that billion-dollar range, which I think is what you expect when you have this many stars in a movie like this, I think Disney and Marvel are going to say, well, come on, let us take this over. Let's do this right now. We can do it. All right, speaking of the other huge Disney franchise, the Star Wars franchise might have stumbled a bit, but it's not changing leadership anytime soon. Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy has reportedly renewed her contract for another 3 years, which will see her stay in charge of the Star Wars franchise until at least 2021. This might come as a bit of a surprise. There had been speculation that Lucasfilm's parent company, Disney, would replace Kennedy after the divisive reception of The Last Jedi and the poor box office showing of Solo. So this means they're sticking with her for now. Kennedy was appointed head of Lucasfilm by founder George Lucas shortly before selling the company to Disney in 2012. Kathleen Kennedy won't just be overseeing new Star Wars movies, she'll also be producing the new Indiana Jones, having produced all the previous films in the series, and that's due in 2021. And I think that this contract renewal has more to do with finishing up what is sort of already in the works at Lucasfilm and with Star Wars and under that sort of umbrella that Disney has crafted there. And I don't think anybody else wants to come in and sort of steer the ship right now. I think that there might be some frustration on Kathleen Kennedy's part as well as on Disney's part to kind of make some changes here. But I don't think it's time yet because they've got all of these projects in the pipeline. First up, of course, is Episode 9 next year, and that has all of the weight of trying to bring back fans that were pissed off with Episode 8. And then, yes, that Indiana Jones movie that has been sort of in gestation for a long time does seem to be going before cameras pretty soon, and that's been a part of her purview as well. So I think this has more to do with just making sure that she's stuck with the projects that are already in the works. But I do get the sense that Disney is starting to think about other ways to approach all of it. I mean, they've publicly said they're slowing down on movies. It's pretty hard to, place all blame on this super producer and say that it's all her fault or whatever, Obviously, she has a lot of responsibility, but I don't think she makes every single decision and every single story choice on every one of these things. She obviously trusts a lot of creators, and I think she's obviously pissed off a lot of creators with all of the backstage shenanigans, but she's helped to deliver incredible movies in her career, and I don't like to see her getting all kinds of internet hate as if she's the reason why Rian Johnson made the choices that he did. And same for Rian Johnson. He made choices. A lot of them are very controversial, but he doesn't deserve to have our hatred. He's made some decisions that I think a lot of us feel like, what the hell, man? That's ridiculous, or we're pissed off about it. But it's sort of George Lucas, and he doesn't deserve hatred either, So, anyways, let's see what happens after Episode 9. I think that's going to be a very big turning point for Star Wars, and I hope it's fantastic. All right, Minecraft is looting a few ideas from Diablo. Over the weekend at the annual Minecon event, developer Mojang and their parent company Microsoft announced an all-new game called Minecraft Dungeons. It's a Diablo-style dungeon crawler set in the Minecraft world, where teams up to 4 players will work together for survival, and because it's Minecraft, you'll be able to find and craft new weapons and items to help you along the way. Minecraft Dungeons is slated to land next year on the PC, although there's no word yet on other platforms. This game looks pretty cool, and I think it's great that Microsoft, obviously they spent like billions on getting this brand and this license and this technology and this community. I think it's great that they're saying, well, look, we need to kind of diversify here. That Minecraft story mode game that they worked on with Telltale was pretty cool, and I think this is a perfect fit. It does feel like that's kind of a mod or kind of a game that actually could be built within the traditional Minecraft, so hopefully there's lots and lots of extended value and lots of different reasons why we would want to play this, as opposed to just jumping into Diablo or one of its many clones out there. But I do think this is great news, and I'm excited to check it out. I'm also excited for all of you Minecraft diehards out there that get more to play in the universe, which is great. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for the rundown. Let's get started with this day in everything cool.